Now children, today let's start with chapter number 11, that is water and air. So in this chapter we will study about water and air, and all living things need water to survive. Nature has provided us with many resources which is called natural resources. Air, water are one of them. So people need water for bathing, cleaning, washing and cooking. It plays a vital role in our body. It carries nutrients to different parts of the body. So we have water, one of the most important natural resource. It has been gifted to us by nature. All living beings need water to live. 3/4 of the surface is covered with water, like the tiny fraction, that is 3%, is available to us as fresh water. It is also essential for germination of seeds and growth of plants. So plants need water to carry out the process of photosynthesis, and what it releases? Oxygen. Water is used in number of industry for producing goods. All factories use large amount of water every day as a raw material for cleaning houses, heating and cooking. So water is also used to generate electricity. The electricity generated by the force of moving water. ठीक है, जो पानी गिर रहा है, ठीक है, उस फोर्स को कहते हैं हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. थर्मल पावर प्लांट, वाटर इज यूज टू प्रोड्यूस स्टीम बाय हीटिंग, और जो स्टीम ऑफ फॉर्म यूज करते हैं टू रोटेट ब्रेक्स ऑफ टर्बाइन. So big water bodies like river, lakes, seas and ocean, they are used for water transport. Many kinds of aquatic plants as well as animals live in water, and these water plants, animals are useful for us in many ways, right? Next is your availability of water for humans. So water is wonderful liquid. It is found in all three physical states: solid, liquid and gas. The largest amount of water is present in liquid form, जो आपको seas में, oceans में, rivers में, lakes में देखने को मिलेगा. राइट, सॉलिड में आपको आइस कैप्स या ग्लेशियर्स में देखने को मिलता है, और नॉमिनल अमाउंट इज फाउंड इज वाटर इज फाउंड इन गैसेस फॉर्म, दैट इज वाटर वेपर. सो अबाउट 70% ऑफ अर्थ सरफेस इज कवर्ड इज वाटर. सरफेस वाटर, ग्राउंड वाटर एंड आइस कैप्स इंक्लूडिंग ग्लेशियर्स टुगेदर कॉन्स्टिट्यूट द हाइड्रोस्फीयर. अबाउट 97% ऑफ हाइड्रोस्फीयर इज ऑब्टेन इन वर्ल्ड ओशन. ये सॉल्टी होता है एंड इट इज अनफिट फॉर कंजप्शन एंड एग्रीकल्चर. सो वी कैन से ओनली 0.01% ऑफ वाटर इज फिट फॉर consumption and agriculture activity. Now sources of water. We have two sources, underground and surface. Underground water क्या है? जो आपका available होता है layer of the earth में, and we get underground water from wells and helps with the help of hand pump of tube. Rain is the main source of groundwater. Whenever it rains, water collects in the field. This water percolates down through the soil and where it reaches below the earth surface. Surface water, it is available in different water bodies like seas, oceans, lakes, वेबर पॉन्ड्स, हर जगह आपका अवेलेबल होता है. ड्यू टू दिस नेचुरल वाटर साइकिल, सरफेस वाटर इवोपरेट, कंडेंसेस एंड इट कम्स टू वाटर अर्थ अगेन. नाउ वी हैव ड्रॉट. ड्रॉट का मतलब क्या होता है? सूखा पड़ जाना. सो इट डज नॉट रेन फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम एंड abnormally लॉन्ग पीरियड. तो वहाँ पे क्या होता है? इनसफिशिएंट होता है एंड नो रेन इज कॉल्ड ड्रॉट. It may occur due to climatic reason and river dry, water in lakes goes, and even the water in the soil dries up. Drought are very difficult times. Plants and trees die. Animals and humans also die due to thirst and dehydration. Absence of rain for a long spell with a geographical reason is the main cause of drought. So deforestation is the main cause behind low rainfall. Excessive use of surface water due to population growth causes shortage of water. Now what are the effects of soil? Soil कैसा हो जाता है? It becomes dry and cracked. It becomes infertile. Living organism जो होते हैं सॉइल में वो मर जाते हैं एंड ह्यूमस ऑफ द सॉइल इज लॉस्ट. नेक्स्ट इज इफेक्ट ऑन पीपल. इट फेस लॉट्स ऑफ प्रॉब्लम कॉज ड्यू टू शॉर्टेज ऑफ वाटर. मेनी हैंड पम्प्स, वेल्स, ponds, canals, they go dry up and people do not irrigate crops as water of lakes, rivers, dams and ponds. This regulates the shortage of food, grains and other food items, and sometimes a drought displaces people from large number of villages to towns. Now effects of animal. Many domestic animals die due to shortage of drinking water. Drought also leads to shortage of fodder which is obtained from crop plant. So in this situation what happen? Animals die due to starvation. और वो क्या करते हैं? उस जगह को छोड़ देते हैं. They leave that place. Now effects on water bodies. So absence of rain. जब long duration of time में क्या होता है? Absence होता है. What happens? Rivers, ponds, lake, canal, the water cycle too is affected. इससे क्या होता है? Loss of rain. Effects on aquatic life. Aquatic plants and animals, they die. क्योंकि वहाँ पे क्या होता है? Loss of habitat हो जाता है. Next is flood. Just as too little rain is bad, too much rain is also bad. It leads to water being everywhere. and the entire area remains submerged under the water, and what it is called flood. Right, now we have effects on soil. So flood cause waterlogging in the field for a long time. This may lead to death of small organism जो आपके soil में present होते हैं और ये fertility of soil को maintain करते हैं. Heavy rainfall causes soil erosion और जो flowing river water होता है it carries out top layer of the soil from one place to another. इस process को soil erosion कहा जाता है और top soil is very fertile और जो top soil होती है वो बहुत ज़्यादा fertile होती है and loss of this soil वो top soil what it do it affects the fertility of the soil. The effect of people. Many people get drawn and swept away and the number of houses are destroyed and property worth crores of rupees are also damaged. Roads, electric supply, telephone lines, supply of drinking water, they get disturbed. People face the problem of shortage of clean drinking water and it's submerged in the flood. Many poisonous insects, animals, they are flushed into houses with the harm the people. और वो क्या करता है लोगों को हार्म करता है. नाउ शॉर्टेज ऑफ फूड ग्रेन, भाई जब फूड ग्रेन की शॉर्टेज होगी वो भी एक इम्पॉर्टेंट मेन प्रॉब्लम है एंड स्टोर्ड फूड ग्रेन्स आर डिस्ट्रॉय बाय द फ्लड वाटर और जो क्रॉप प्लांट्स होता है वो भी फील्ड्स में डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाता है. सोशल एक्टिविटीज गेट हॉल्ट इन द सीवियर फ्लड सिचुएशन. एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन, हॉस्पिटल, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन लाइन्स they all are collapse. Now effects on animals. Large number of animals they also get drowned in the flood water and this septum. Flood water also destroy fodder जिससे क्या होता है आपका shortage of food होती है for the animals. Now effects on plants and animals living in river or ponds. What happens whenever it rains heavily? Animals living in rivers and ponds sweat away nearby. They die of asphyxiation and they are clumped on land. Flood water also carries away harmful chemical, fertilizer, pesticide. And these harmful chemical cause harm to इससे क्या होता है आपके जो aquatic plants हैं, aquatic animals हैं, दोनों को harm कर. Some plants and organisms are swept away from the ponds and they are eaten by other organisms. And when these are lost, many water animals cannot get food and die. Now rainwater harvesting. It is done and one of the most important method of water conservation. With the help of this method, groundwater is recharged. And this involves flowing after. Rainwater is collected on the roofs of the building. Water is further discharged in pits through pipe and the water gradually percolates and reaches the level of groundwater. So in this way, groundwater is recharged. Then we have air. Air is the basic need of living being. Human beings, animals and plants, they need air to live. Aquatic plants and animals, they also need air and there are many other uses of air. Let's study about its composition. So air क्या है? It's a mixture of gases. सबसे ज़्यादा आपको क्या देखने को मिलेगी? That is your 78% nitrogen, 21% your oxygen. So air is a mixture of various gases and surround Earth. It is also made up of air which extend up to many kilometers. Let's study about this composition. So we have nitrogen 78.8%, oxygen 20.94%, argon and carbon dioxide, neon, helium. Why do animals need air? Animals need air mainly for oxygen and respiration. So respiration is the process by which energy is released from the food we eat. The process of respiration is completed in two phases. एक तो breathing और दूसरा release of energy. So breathing is the process in which animals take in oxygen, give out carbon dioxide. Different kinds of animals have different kinds of organs for breathing, right? Then we have release of energy. So respiration takes place inside the cell and tissue of the body. When oxygen reaches the cell, वो किसके साथ combine करता है? Glucose के साथ, into which food has been converted. So energy is released together with the waste product of carbon dioxide and water. Now why do plants need air? Plants also need air to respire. Plants do not breathe like animals. Atmospheric condition move in and out by simple diffusion. And the process is called photosynthesis. And during the process, what plants release? Oxygen. और वो हम क्या करते हैं? Breathing का. How do aquatic animals and plants take in air? The shape and the size of water animal differ than of animals living on land. But they also need air to live. So most of the water animals, they have gills. इनके पास क्या होते हैं? Gills होते हैं जिससे क्या करते हैं? Breathe करते हैं. Right? For example, like fish take in oxygen, dissolve in water through gills. और जो aquatic plants है, what they release oxygen in water during the process of photosynthesis. So carbon dioxide released by water animal is taken by the water plants. उन्हें कौन ले लेता है? Water plants ले लेते हैं. Why do earthworm comes out of the soil when it rains? So, a number of small organisms live in the soil. Earthworms live in the small holes of the soil, और जो small pores जो होते हैं वो उनको allow करते हैं to enter. So, in this way, earthworms get air for breathing, but when it rains, जो pores होते हैं, they are blocked by the water and air does not enter the pores. And what happens? The other organism, they become restless and due to loss of air, and they comes out of the soil immediately. और वो बाहर आ जाते हैं. Now, importance of air. Air is filled in tires of the vehicles, जैसे bicycles, scooter, car. It is also used to inflate balloons. Balloons और balls में डाली जाती है. It evaporates sweat during summers and it supports burning, and oxygen present in air supports burning. Moving air is used to run the blade. देखा ना windmill के blades चलते हैं जब हवा तेज चलती. Air is also dry up wet clothes. Moving air evaporates the water faster, and sound needs a medium. देखो एक sound को भी एक medium चाहिए होती है too. Air also helps us for the dispersal of seeds as well as pollination. Air acts as a habitation. Now atmosphere is also made up of air which protect us from ultraviolet rays. जो कहाँ से आ रही है? sun से. Now let's study about the components of air and their importance. So we have studied about two main components, oxygen and carbon dioxide, right? And it's sustain of life on the earth. So first is nitrogen. The main constituent air का does not support burning but controls burning. Argon ये आपका air में present होता है बहुत लेकिन nominal amount में होता है. Neon, it is also present in nominal amount, utilized in the tube lights and glow sign. Then we have water vapor. A nominal amount of water vapor is present in the atmosphere. It is useful to us in many ways. Water vapor किसमें help करता है? Water cycle में, right? Water vapor also saves us from sunburn and sunstroke in the month of May and June. आपने देखा होगा कि लोग क्या हो जाते हैं, victim हो जाते हैं sunstroke पे. हम और because of very dry during this month. But in July and August, the amount of moisture increases in the air. जो क्या करता है हमें किससे सेव करता है? सनस्ट्रोक से. Dust and smoke. The small amount of fine dust particle is also present in the air, and when it rains, जो dust particle होते हैं वो settle down करते हैं और आपको sky कैसा लगता है? Clear. ठीक है? They cause और इससे क्या होता है? बहुत बार respiratory disease भी हो जाती है. Right? This is all about in this chapter. Hope you understood each and everything. Now we will meet in the next class. Thank you.